Welcome back. Let's keep cleaning up this yard. Yikes! I just dragged this pool over here and there was this poor garden snake in here, probably so confused why he was getting carried halfway across the yard. Like, I'm so sorry, buddy. Where are you at? Oh, sorry. I don't want you to go towards my son, though. Go the other way. Oh, Phil, you stay over there. Last year I cleaned up the main walkways and added a U-shaped, like, vegetable raised bed. But this year I'm really trying to tackle the corner that I had to avoid all last year. My son was really small and I could not get out here in the heat of the summer to be doing yard work. But this year we're already ahead of that game. I built a pallet playhouse. If you haven't seen that, you just go back in my videos. It's there. He's got plenty of water tables and he's much more capable of being out in the heat. But we've also been really lucky with like milder temperatures earlier this year. I live in St. Louis and normally by this time it just randomly hits like 90 more often than not. And it's been like a steady 75 for the past couple weeks on and off. So I'm just trying to really cash in on it while it's still here. This part has always looked totally wild for the last like 3 years, but it's actually because I have an A-frame trellis in there in the middle and two like 5-inch deep garden beds. Yeah, this is my son wanting nothing to do with me weed whacking, and I just had to physically remove him from the scene. Okay, once I got rid of the A-frame trellis, you see how I can just tear some stuff apart now? So nice! Now, this isn't miraculously just able to be used for grounds. There's a ton of honeysuckle plants, invasive weeds, all that stuff, squishy ground. I'm gonna have to come through with grass seed, but I'm just excited to finally have it cleared out again after forever, you know? And I was really hesitant because I found that one baby gardener snake, which is a very nice snake, but it's still a snake. So I really kept shaking everything and pushing everything with the stick, but I didn't run into any more. I don't feel bad at all because they have plenty of spaces in my yard to be hiding that aren't the area that I'm working in or my son's playhouse. There's a pond in my yard and there's a huge rhododendron bush that's like as old as the house. And they don't need to be hiding over there by my compost bin, which I'm actually going to move the compost bin anyway because it's just not working where it's at. Here's the brush pile. But here's the cleaned outside so far. Nice. What are you doing, buddy? What's happening? Okay. It's my trash can right now. Bye, Bubba. Ah! Okay, I need gravel for the floor in there. I want a nice trash can in there. I'd love to find a pallet that's not gross that I can fit in there. Like maybe a half pallet to store my stuff on. Then I'm going to use some of this as my shelving. But I don't think that pallet can go in there. I think it's a little too grimy. We'll see. But there's more pallets in the world. The normal size stuff cannot go on the wall. But I should be able to put like normal size things, the shovel and all that stuff along the back wall if I make some sort of system to like hold them up. And that would be so helpful to not have to go all the way on the other side of the yard to get my shovel and my like this doohickey, you know? That would be so convenient. And then I'd like a little chair here for chilling and potting up things. I'm seeing the vision. Even if there's nothing in here yet, I see it. Do you? We pushed the wall out. That's cool. Guess I gotta reinforce that. Put the scissors down. Okay, my son popped the wall out. Look at how wet this is. I'm gonna wait to put the gutters on that I bought till after this dries a little bit. Might have to even bring a blow dryer out. I don't know. Anyway, it got me looking back here because here's what it looks like behind the greenhouse. Weeds. But anyway, I really want to put a little stone path right here so I can access the back because this is really squishy ground right here. There's a stump I pulled out. You see that? I did that. Yeah, anyway. I want to make a little path here so I can easily access the back. And I would really like to put some super low maintenance plants back here. Like in raised planters to kind of cut down on so much weed interaction. Like all these, you know? But I haven't decided what to do yet. Part 2 coming soon where I clean this side.